y tú no eres nada. Mi dinero primero, las viejas al rato. Fuck it with my niggas, si la quieres te la paso. Coming from the west side, California, past the cognac, insomnia en la área, fumando y tomando. Baila como Juana, la cubana.
Shit, man, yeah, that's I don't know, I just fuck with my boys, man. That's just a top song for me too. Even one of my little brothers, man, I gave him this iPod, you know, cause you know, his car connected to an iPod, and he was able to control from the stereo, and he hella liked that song, and he was always slapping it in the gym hella loud and shit. And he gave me back the iPod, and then he was asking how he can download that song and where he can get it from. And I was like, oh no, that's my boy's song, you know. I got it on my computer, but I guess we couldn't figure out how to get it from the computer to the phone, or I forgot what the problem was. But yeah, I just gave him back the iPod so he can continue slapping, and yeah, he hella liked it. But people always ask me about my two fights that I lost. More my fight against Jojo Diaz, you know, because people saw that I wasn't 100% there, so they kind of wondered, like, did I not train hard enough for the fight? Do I blame my corner? You know, what happened? Like, oh, I was doing so well in the beginning of the fight, and then I just stopped. Yeah, that fight for the training camp, there was a lot of complications that one day will come out. I don't really like to go into it, you know, because I don't know, I just feel like even though these are true events and there are multiple things, I don't like making excuses. You know, as many things that had gone wrong during my training camp, I maybe should have not fought, but I felt confident that I was gonna win. And then another complication happened the day of the fight. So you know what? It just wasn't meant to be, obviously. So it's just a lot of things went wrong for that fight, and like I said, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. And maybe down the line, maybe not, everybody will know the truth of what happened and the complications I had gone through. For my last fight against Joet, I just think that the fact that him being the bigger guy took effect. I mean, it was, I think it was a good fight, but as soon as he landed a right hand, I kind of just felt the pain in my eye. So I slowed down for that round, and then the following round, the swelling just got worse and worse, and I couldn't really see. So when he just started throwing a bunch of punches, I took a knee. I wasn't hurt. I just wasn't able to see half the punches that were coming, so I just took the knee out of not out of fear, but out of trying to get out of those punches, and not wanting to get hurt since I wasn't able to see from one eye. My corner going back, they knew I couldn't see, and they allowed me to go one more round, and they said if I didn't show nothing, they're throwing in the towel. And so I tried to figure a way out, but I couldn't see nothing coming from the right side. So I don't think it was that big of a deal, but I think in my head I just made it a big deal to the point where in my head I slowed myself down during the fight. I probably could have tried to avoid the whole not being able to see from one eye, but I don't know, it kind of just got to me, and yeah, so later in I think the 6th round, my corner just stopped the fight, and my corner, my coach Phil Mondello, he was always looking out for me, so I was upset. Not that he stopped the fight, but just the fact that the fight was stopped because the situation I put myself in. There was a little complications in that training camp as well. But then again, I make no excuses. Things could have gone better. Another thing, him just being the bigger guy, I made the weight a little too easy, which wasn't a good thing. But yeah, so they're just learning lessons. Never am I gonna have excuses. No matter how many complications I have during training camps or fights, things happen. It's just even it's not the first time or the second time that's even happened to me. That's actually the 3rd time where I've had complications during training camp, and it's part of boxing. If I decide to show up to the fight, show up in the ring, there should be no excuses. That's something that happened outside the ring. I took the risk. I took the challenge to step in the ring and face my opponent. So no matter how many complications there is, I feel like I should own up to that, and just face the fact that I lost, and it's just how things go. And then with my draw, I had a good training camp. I didn't think I had too many complications. There were things going wrong, but it was just the whole. I was just distracted by things outside the ring, family-wise. So my head wasn't all there. So yeah, it's just that's another thing that's part of boxing. If you're not 100% there, you don't perform, at 100%. So